I stand at the threshold of SCP-004, the old wooden barn door looming before me like a gate to hell. My name is David, and I'm one of the unfortunate souls tasked with studying this anomaly. I can still remember the day they brought me in, the warning signs flashing like red lights in my mind. "Don't open the door," they said. "Whatever you do, don't touch the keys." But curiosity has a way of gnawing at your resolve. I was just a Class D personnel, expendable, and desperate for a chance to escape this hellhole. The stories about SCP-004 are chilling. A group of kids stumbled upon it decades ago, and one of them, a boy named SCP-004 KS-01, vanished the moment they turned the key in the lock. The others said he was torn apart, pieces scattered like autumn leaves. The Foundation took over the investigation, but the horror didn't end there. I've seen the remnants of the experiments. 12 of us were sent in to test the keys, and only 2 made it back. One was shaken, staring blankly into space, while the other, me, returned intact but not unscathed. I opened the door with SCP-004-7, and what I found was beyond comprehension. It was a room, or at least it looked like a room, but it was impossibly vast, stretching beyond the confines of the factory. I felt a presence, something immense, lurking in the shadows, something that made the very air heavy with dread. When I exited, I was never the same. The other test subjects, they didn't just die. They vanished, leaving behind only fragments of their existence, scattered across the globe. I've heard whispers of those who returned, the ones who opened SCP-004-12. They say it drives you mad, fills your mind with horrors you can't unsee. I can't forget the look in their eyes, the haunted gaze of someone who had glimpsed the abyss. Time works differently here, and I'm beginning to understand the implications. I've lost hours, entire days, as if the world outside has no bearing on the reality we're trapped in. The Foundation's records speak of space-time anomalies, things that defy the very fabric of our understanding. I sometimes wonder if I'm even still alive, or if I'm just a shadow of who I used to be. Then there's SCP-004-14, the box. They say it's a doorway to another realm, a place where the laws of physics don't apply. I've seen people locked inside, never to be found again. They told me it might change your dreams, but I can't help but think it might change something else, something far worse. The fear creeps in at night. I lie awake listening to the silence, wondering what's lurking beyond the door. Each time I see that barn door, I feel it pulling at me, tempting me to turn the key, but I know the truth. Curiosity doesn't just kill cats. It tears them apart, piece by piece, until they vanish into nothingness. And still, I'm here, part of the experiment, part of this twisted legacy. They say knowledge is power, but I feel like it's chains binding me tighter. I don't know how much longer I can endure this. Each day I inch closer to that door, and I fear that one day I might just open it again. I can hear the whispers now, echoing in my mind, urging me to take a chance. But I know better. I know what lies behind that door. I just hope it doesn't want me back.